Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Orri with the Scarlet Empire, bringing you another Star Citizen video. Today I'm going to be doing a walk around of the Cutlass Blue. It is the police variant of the Cutlass series. Now this one is probably going to be one of the top bounty hunting ships. It's got the two sucker punch distortion cannons for disabling the power. The Badger repeater on the front, the 4 missiles on the bottom, and then you've got the 2 neutron guns on top. This is all about disabling your target as fast as possible. This ship is purely for capturing people. As I'll show you, this model comes with 6 prison cells. They're actually really cool. You know, it's going to be a fun mechanic to be able to, you know, like capture people out of their ships, or, you know, bring them in with their tractor beam, which this does come with. It comes with a tractor turret and a secure docking collar. Here's the button on the leg to open the cargo bay. But I'm going to show you getting into the cabin first. There's another button on the leg there. Pretty cool animation. Drops the ladder. And this is classified as like a medium-sized ship. I think it has a max crew of 3. Granted, I mean, you can hold a lot more. You've got the pilot, co-pilot seats. Obviously, you know, the manned turret, and then there's like these 2 jumper seats in the back, which I imagine you could use for like security, you know, to make sure no one like stages an escape if that's possible or anything like that. You know, basically watch over the prisoners. It's a really pretty looking ship. I like a lot of the detail, especially the guns. The guns are really detailed. Go ahead and hop in the cabin here. Maybe. There we go. And there's these display panels. They don't quite have graphics for them yet, but it looks like co-pilot and pilot will be able to have their own little display. The field of view is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and check out the co-pilot seat. You can see pretty well. You know, I'm not sure how it'll work entirely. Co-pilot will probably be more like navigation, maybe like countermeasures, stuff like that. These little tracks, I don't know if you've seen in the Cutlass Black or not, but they actually slide to center you with like the center of the ship. And here's the pilot seat. Same, you got your own display. And here's the button to close the hatch. It's got a pretty cool animation. Sounds really cool. Guess you have like some space to hang some cargo or something. And this cabin I think it functions like it has its own life support. I think the cabin does separate from the rest of the ship just in case. There's a turret up there. It has no animation yet, so you can't really drop it. The Cutlass Black, you can at the moment, but you know, they're still working on this ship. Here's those seats I was talking about. I mean, you can kind of watch over the prisoners. This ship does hold 120 freight units if the cells are removed. You know, the Cutlass are supposed to be really modular ships. You should be able to, like, you know, remove stuff and add stuff. These ships, you know, they kind of fly like a boat. At least the Cutlass Black does at the moment. But I mean, it'd be a pretty heavily armed cargo ship if you remove the cells, and even as a bounty hunter ship. Here's one of the prison cells. We've got like a toilet and a bed, and it's kind of cool. Locks up, but it's gonna be really fun. I mean, Can you imagine having this cargo bay full of prisoners, you know, taking them off to the mines or wherever they go, you know, jail, court dates, anything like that, you know, turning in bounties. It's going to be pretty cool. But those right there, those are just for the side thrusters. I thought they were something cooler, but not really. They have these little closets, you know, I don't know what you can really fit in there, except you can hide if you're being boarded or something like that. Got more cargo. I'm pretty sure that's where the tractor beam's gonna go. You know, to pull people in from space or like pull their ships close to you or cargo or whatever. I'm really anxious to see that mechanic, how like tractor beams are gonna work and like boarding in general, you know. Let's go ahead and lower the door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somewhere there. I don't know if it's gonna be mounted on the top there or along those rails. But yeah, just the thought of having, like, you know, a bunch of prisoners and you've got your guards up there, you know, flying through space, it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, especially, I was thinking about a scenario, you know, like you attack a group of pirates, capture them, and then, you know, having other pirates trying to, like, board your ship and get their comrades back, you know, or whatever. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I mean, anything goes in the persistent universe pretty much, you know, so it's gonna be pretty intense. You know, I imagine this ship can do pretty well on its own, but I feel like, you know, one of these would be best served with maybe like a wingman or something like that, like a smaller fighter. But you never know. I mean, until we can actually fly this thing and test out the weapon systems and everything, you know, it might be a pretty capable ship on its own. You know, the cabin looks really nice. I just love the look of this ship. It's a really well-designed ship. You know, I've flown the Cutlass Black. Right now, you know, they're not extremely maneuverable, and I'm hoping they make some changes. I mean, granted, it is a larger ship. But, you know, it's like flying a sailboat pretty much at the moment. You know, you have so much momentum in one direction. A lot of times it's hard to, like, correct your turns and stuff like that. But overall, I'm pretty stoked for this ship. I think this would be a lot of fun, especially, you know, if you're running some kind of, like, bounty hunting operation with a few people. I think this could be a really fun ship in the persistent universe. You know, and granted, you know, like a lot of the weapons can be upgraded and stuff as well, but I think in this case you want, like, less lethal weapons. I think you're going to want to basically, you know, take them out without killing them, take their ship out and secure them themselves. But anyways, yeah, so look for more videos in the future. I hope you liked this one, and I'm going to be uploading some more ships pretty soon. And thanks for watching.